Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Now, I need you to tell us about your company and what led to its birth. That's talking about Modion Communications. Tell us about it and why you set it up.
Okay, so in 2014, December 19, I woke up and just thought, I'm done working in a corporate environment. So I went to tell my boss, look, I'm resigning. I want to go and start a business. And they were like, okay, just leave. Go and start it. And so I went and first take some time off during the Christmas holiday, and then January 2015, I set up shop inside my city room, where I'm actually speaking to you to the left of my corner. I started Modion Communication on a sofa, but it was the wrong time to start a business because it was election time, and corporates always watch the political environment to take a decision. My calculation was wrong, so I waited for a very long time. People were talking to me, but they would look and say, "Okay, your plan is very good. Let's wait after the elections." So election was supposed to happen February 14th, and then it went to April, and then April happened when we got the new president elected, sworn in May, and then he didn't take a decision until September. And at that time I was broke, but again, because there's nobody taking corporate decision for which they can pay me for. That is how Modion was born. But immediately after that, we started getting briefs. I started getting briefs because I was alone doing the business, and then we started hiring people to join us inside the house, and then from there we went to a one-bedroom flat. No, it's not a flat. It's one bedroom, where we then became 8. Didn't make sense, and then we went to get a whole building where we are.
So, who was the first client that you worked for, after all those?
So Rain Oil, but we didn't go after celebrating his birthday and doing a few other things for him. Our first client then became Leadway. Leadway were the first organization to believe in us, and they are still with us. And then after that, I used Leadway to enter Lagos State because they saw that I was managing one of the biggest insurance brand, and they wanted to do something around finance, which LSCTF. So I got LSCTF, I got Wando, I got Obutro, and they just started. And I'll just sit down, people will call and say, "Hey, Odion, I saw what you've done. Somebody said you can do this. Can you?" So even our first client was a referral. So we just started getting referrals. So every day we get at least one call from someone who says, "Oh, I got your number for someone. Can I send you a brief?" And so we started growing.
Now, the name of your company, Modion Communications, obviously must have come from your name.
It's not Azu. And by the way, we are going to be this year, so forget about it.
Your name is Odion. Your company is Modion.
I get that a lot. So we are rebranding. So look out for it. It's going to happen second quarter. So I'll be maybe an exclusive. So that
would you like to shed a little light on the rebranding? What it will look like?
It's going to be completely different. You will not hear my name close to it, and it's going to reflect exactly who we are. I don't think Modion Communication reflects exactly who we are. We are a 360 communication consultant, and our thinking is not very usual. Our thinking is extremely deep, is extremely disruptive, and is avant-garde. what we have now in modern communication, it doesn't suggest it. Some people will say, ask us, oh, are you capable of this? Oh, we saw what you did. Really, did it come from you guys? For example, when we put 30 young men, 6.3 feet tall, wearing only boxers and socks on the road and carrying the message, avoid the shame of sea finish, that got Lagos talking. People didn't believe that we did that. We won an international award with that. And TSS also stormed my office thinking that we're planning something weird. So, but those are the kind of disruptive thinking that goes on in Modion communication, and I don't think that the name reflects those capabilities. When we launch the new brand, the website is not going to be the kind of website you've ever seen. So it's going to start from the website, the language we change. We're going to bring something completely new. It's already in there, but we're now going to embody that disruptive avant-garde PR that we think Nigeria is ready for.
So how has it been, running your own business?
In Nigeria, we just say we thank God. But to be sincere, we thank God. I think it's a DNA altering experience to do business in Nigeria. You are consistently hounded by events and environmental factors that you have no idea addressing, right? I mean, right now, people have planned their year, and how much are they paying for diesel? And you have to keep that diesel home. You have to run the office. And so that's already taking your cost by how many times? And you can't call the client and say, hey, I pay more for diesel now, so my monthly charge to you is going to change by half of that, and you can't try it. So you just have to look for a way to survive and still be able to grow and still be able to be excellent and still be able to be award-winning. So,
So what stands Modion out? What separates you, from the other agencies who also do the kind of things that you do?
Well, extremely creative. When we came in, I knew that the space was extremely saturated. There were a whole lot of veterans, people I respect a lot in the space. So what we told ourselves was we didn't want to use money. Money was using price as a strategy to market entry is weak. We didn't want to use money as a market entry strategy, so we used time and value creation. So if you had a meeting with us and another agency, and the agency say, oh, we'll come back to you in 2 weeks, we will come back to you in 2 days. We will sleep in the office and revert to you with a plan you won't believe human beings would have done in 2 days. And so we wowed our clients. There was one that said, are you sure you did this in 2 days? But at that time, there were just few clients, so we could spend time. And so we use timing and value and extreme creativity, understanding of this industry, thinking outside of the box, doing avant-garde stuff. Just refused to do the way things were done. We just refused and brute force our way to reckoning, really.